Hello friends, welcome to Buddha Blessed Life. Having a strong mind is really important for how well you do in life. It's like having a secret power that helps you keep going even when things get tough. Mental strength is what helps you tackle problems, stick to your goals, and face challenges with determination, especially when your talents and skills alone aren't enough. This video is about the key ideas in Buddhism and how they relate to 10 habits that can make your mind weaker. If we learn and use these teachings, we can start a journey to make our minds stronger and more able to bounce back from tough times. Habit number 1 is having a negative mindset. A negative mindset is like a heavy cloud that covers the bright sun of our inner happiness. It makes us mentally weak because it colors everything in our life with shades of gloom and despair. Instead of constantly focusing on the bad things, Buddhism teaches us mindfulness, which means paying attention to our thoughts without judging them. By acknowledging negative thoughts and choosing to focus on positive aspects, we can sweep away the clouds and let the sun shine through. Buddhism also introduces loving-kindness meditation, where we direct warm and positive thoughts towards ourselves and others to shift our mindset from negativity to a more compassionate and positive outlook. Habit number 2 is complaining about things outside your control. Complaining is like holding onto a hot coal. It only hurts us. This habit weakens our minds because it puts our focus on what's wrong rather than finding solutions. Buddhism teaches acceptance, understanding that life has ups and downs, and we can't control everything. By accepting what we cannot change and focusing our energy on things we can control, we shift from a passive complaining mode to an active problem-solving mindset. Letting go is another powerful practice in Buddhism, like releasing a balloon. It means releasing the tight grip on complaints and allowing space for positive change. Habit number 3 is not expressing yourself. Not expressing yourself is like having a treasure chest, but keeping it locked away. This habit weakens our minds because it stops us from sharing our thoughts, feelings, and ideas with the world. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of authentic expression through right speech, communication with truth, kindness, and mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing us to express ourselves with clarity and compassion. Expressing ourselves authentically, whether through words or non-verbal communication, enhances our ability to connect with others. Habit number 4 is blaming others for your problems. Blaming others is like trying to run a race with a backpack full of rocks. It weighs us down. This habit weakens our minds because it takes away our power and responsibility. Buddhism teaches the concept of karma, where our actions have consequences, and blaming others ignores this law. Taking personal responsibility is about understanding that we have the ability to shape our experiences. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in overcoming the habit of blaming, allowing us to release resentment and reclaim our personal responsibility. Habit number 5 is fantasizing instead of visualizing. Fantasizing is like building castles in the air. Beautiful, but lacking a solid foundation. This habit weakens our minds because it disconnects us from the reality of our present moment. Buddhism encourages visualization, creating mental images of achievable goals aligned with right intention and right action. Grounding our aspirations in reality bridges the gap between dreams and achievable goals. The teachings of impermanence in Buddhism remind us that change is constant, and visualization adapts to life's ever-shifting landscape. Habit number 6 is not making time for personal relationships. Neglecting personal relationships is like having a garden, but forgetting to water the plants. This habit weakens our minds because humans are social beings, and meaningful connections bring joy and support. Buddhism teaches the importance of being present and communicative in relationships. Recognizing the impermanence of time motivates us to prioritize relationships and invest the gift of our time in those we care about. Habit number 7 is letting your emotions rule you. Letting emotions rule us is like being carried away by a strong river current. We lose control and direction. This habit weakens our minds because unmanaged emotions can become overwhelming. Buddhism advocates mindfulness, observing emotions without getting swept away by them, and developing emotional intelligence to navigate the currents of feelings wisely. Habit number 8 is trying to control everything. Trying to control everything is like juggling too many balls. it's exhausting, and eventually, we might drop them all. This habit weakens our minds because it sets us up for frustration and disappointment. Buddhism introduces the concept of non-attachment, teaching us to let go of the illusion of control. Mindfulness becomes our ally, focusing on what we can influence and navigating the seas of uncertainty with grace and resilience. Habit number 9 is dwelling on the past. Dwelling on the past is like carrying a heavy backpack full of old stuff. It slows us down. This habit weakens our minds because it keeps us stuck in what's already happened, preventing us from fully enjoying the present or looking forward to the future. Buddhism promotes mindfulness, forgiveness, and self-compassion to free ourselves from the chains that bind us to past experiences. Habit number 10 is worrying about what others say and do. Worrying about what others say and do is like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with other people's thoughts. This habit weakens us because it ties our self-worth to external opinions. Buddhism encourages equanimity, remaining balanced amidst changing opinions, and cultivating self-love to liberate ourselves from constant judgment. In summary, the teachings of Buddhism provide a guide to overcoming habits that make us mentally weak. By integrating mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom into our daily lives, we can transcend negative patterns and cultivate enduring mental strength. Embracing these teachings invites us to embark on a transformative journey towards a resilient and empowered mind, inspiring a life filled with purpose, compassion, and